Hey there everybody, Chris Renshaw here again from Obsessive Comics Disorder, here with another video for you guys. And it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Yep, that's right, we got very little time left until Christmas, so there's still time for you to go get the gifts you need for the geek or geekette in your life. So I thought I'd do a little mini OCD guide for you guys for things that I think other nerdy people would be into. And so I broke it down in a couple different categories. So first we're going to start off with board games. Alright, now most of you will probably know that I've gotten really big into board games here recently, and specifically Munchkin. So this is kind of for board games wise what I'm going to recommend for people. Mainly because it's easy to get. You can find this at your local Target for like $25, I think, or you can get it on Amazon for 20 bucks. So what Munchkin's about, for those that haven't seen my other videos, and I highly recommend you go do so. Munchkin is a game all your friends are trying, you and your buddies, it's 3 to, let's see if it says on here, 3 to 6 people. You and your friends are in a dungeon, quote unquote, and you are trying to kick, stab, and fight your way to level 10, and you do so by defeating monsters, stealing their treasures, stabbing your friends in the back to get ahead of them, all sorts of things. It makes fun of a lot of the D&D fantasy kind of stereotypes and genres. So if you got a big D&D fan, they're probably really going to love Munchkin, and I highly recommend you pick this up. Otherwise, there's not just this version, there's other versions for Star Munchkin for your sci-fi, Munchkin Zombies, Munchkin Cthulhu, a bunch of other ones. So there's a Munchkin out there for everybody, and I highly recommend you pick this up. If you want to throw a big apocalypse into the world party, there's Munchkin Apocalypse out now. You can go get it and play it and watch the world end. So definitely recommend this game. If you're wanting something a little bit cheaper, maybe more of a stocking stuffer, I just recently picked up this game. It's called Flux. I don't know which order I'm going to have these videos in, but I'm going to be doing a separate review on this game. But it's basically a card game where the rules change all the time based on what cards you end up playing. I'll go into a little bit deeper when I have a separate review, but it's quick, it's simple. It's easy for anyone to pick up. Chloe, I taught this to her very quickly, and with the first game, she was able to pick it up within very, very small amount of time, and she's 8. So, and not to mention that you can, once again, this is something I've seen it sometimes at Target, but things like your local game shop, which I always recommend that you go get a lot of your stuff at. Support your local game shops, comic shops. If it's only about $15, $15, $16. I got this for $16. I've seen it at Barnes & Noble as well. So a lot of places you can get this. And just like Munchkin, there's the regular Flux game. There's Star Flux, Zombie Flux, Monty Python Flux, if there's a Monty Python fan in your life. So definitely recommend one of those two games for the board gamer in your life. Alright, now let's talk about video games. The true game, well, when most people hear the word gamer, that's what they're thinking about nowadays. Definitely going to have to recommend Halo 4 on this one. If anything can take me away from WoW, which a lot of you that follow my videos know, that's pretty hard to do. It's got to be Halo. So the campaign mode is great. 343 Industries really nailed Halo with this. It's a solid effort. Graphics look amazing. The multiplayer is very addictive. I can't stop playing enough. Oftentimes I'm down here trying to figure out what I'm gonna play, and I'm like, I want to play Halo, but I want to level up my monk. I don't know what to do. So definitely recommend Halo 4. I know that I haven't bought a lot of video games recently, but I do have a couple other recommendations. First of all, if you got a big PC gamer, check Steam, because there's a big Steam sale going on recently, and I'm sure as we get closer to Christmas there'll be even more Steam sales going on. So definitely look on there to pick stuff up. Borderlands 2 was a big hit this year. Guild Wars 2, if you know a MMO player, but they like MMOs, but maybe they don't have enough money to pay a subscription. Guild Wars 2 is a great gift for that. If you know someone's a big Call of Duty fan, chances are they already have Black Ops 2. But if they don't, that's always a good suggestion as well. So that's a good selection of video games. I haven't played a lot of the more newer stuff, such as like Dishonored and that stuff, so I can't really give you a recommendation of that, because I'm not going to give you a recommendation on something I haven't played. So, alright, so comics. With a website that's got comics in the name, you know I gotta make at least some comics recommendations. And what I'm gonna recommend, Walking Dead. Very popular TV show out right now. So if you know someone that's oh man, I love the show, but they maybe not have never read the comics, Walking Dead Compendium 1. This is like the first 48 issues of the series. You can tell it's very, very thick and extensive. There's a lot of stuff here. It's really great. It's only I picked this up. I was able to use a discount back when I originally got this and got it for like $35, but I think it usually goes around for about 50 or so. Definitely worth, if you add up all the price of all the individual trades, it's definitely savings here. And they also have Compendium 2 that picks up where this left off and covers the next 40-50 issues or so. So if you know someone that's in love with the TV show, and they're kind of curious about what's this walking. I want to know more about it. Want to get caught up on things. Definitely recommend the compendium. If you don't want to spend the whole month, I know this is kind of expensive. Maybe you're something a little bit cheaper. I think I have. Nope, I think I lent it out to somebody. But the first trade for The Walking Dead is pretty cheap as well. It's only I want to say maybe $15. So you could definitely go that route as well if you just want to get them introduced to it. So there's that sort of thing. Other comics that are big, Invincible, the newest Batman series. If you know someone that's big on the Batman, so maybe they just bought the Dark Knight Rises or the trilogy box set. Pick them up the first trade of the new Batman series. You can find it pretty much in any bookstore or comic shop. So there's also, I think it's in hardcover and softcover. It should be relatively inexpensive. So pick that up. They're like, hey, you like Batman? You should read this. Always get someone new in comics. If you can sucker them in, do it. Last but not least, I'm going to cover, I want to say you need a couple of stocking stuffers or just some generic ideas for some geek things, something that maybe they won't think about. I'm going to have to go with Legos on this one, because they got all sorts of genres now. Like right here, I got the DC Universe superheroes. I want to say this was only like $10-15. I think we're actually going to put this together later, me and Chloe. But there's DC, you got Star Wars, you got Marvel. There's Lord of the Rings. If you know someone that's can't wait to go see The Hobbit, there's the Hobbit Legos and Lord of the Ring Legos. They got the video games for that as well. Maybe they like the Legos and they're into video games. You can get the Lego Batman, Lego Batman 2, Lego Star Wars, Lego Harry Potter, all sorts of things. So don't discount the Legos as being kiddie. I know quite a lot of adults that are really into Legos. So definitely, if it's something random that they may not think about, but I highly recommend picking some of that stuff up for them as well. Alright, that's all the kind of recommendations I have for you guys. Do you have any more recommendations? That stuff maybe I missed? I know I have a very narrow gamut of stuff here, so this is quite possible I forgot stuff. Leave it in the comments below, or send me an email, chris@ocdcast.com. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/ChrisTheProf, or Facebook.com/ObsessiveComicsDisorder. All this information can be found at my main website, ocdcast.com. If you like these videos, please subscribe and give me some feedback on what you think of these videos. I'm trying to work on constantly improving my stuff, so I can't do it without comments and feedback from awesome people like you that took the time to watch these videos. So I thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.